The Department of Defense, it's probably the most important part of the federal government. States can't fight and win wars. The DoD has historically given America control of the frontiers, the seas, the skies, and more recently, space and the digital domain. But how does an agency bloated with bureaucracy change under the dynamic leadership of Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth? We've strongly supported Secretary Hegseth on this program, appreciating his dismantling of DEI, embracing promotion based on merit alone, and increasing recruitment. He's also embraced new technology. We wanted to learn more about the work of the Defense Department in the Trump administration and what lies ahead. Joining us now is the Press Secretary for the Department of Defense, Kingsley Wilson. Kingsley, our nation has really owned the seas since the War of 1812. Tell us how the Department of Defense is thinking about maritime modernization in 2025.
It is absolutely a priority for this department. I can tell you that through and through. We have a fantastic Secretary of the Navy, Secretary Phelan, who is working to ensure that we are getting back to our mission, dominating the seas, as you say, and reorienting towards the Pacific. We recognize that China is a near-peer adversary and that we need to ensure that we have everything we need to protect America and to protect our interests in that region. And one thing that we're really excited about here in the department is our historic $1 trillion budget. Thanks to President Trump's bold vision and Republicans in Congress, we have the One Big Beautiful Bill, which is going to unlock billions for shipbuilding. We're going to invest in things that will make our Navy more lethal and more focused on warfighting. We're not going to have ships named after political activists like Harvey Milk. We're going to have ships named after war heroes like Oscar V. Peterson. Those are the types of changes from the top down that are coming from Secretary Hegseth and Secretary Phelan. We're getting back to basics. We're making our military lethal, especially in the Indo-Pacific. That's going to be a huge focus for this administration. We're no longer getting marred down in endless foreign wars in far-flung places. We're recognizing real threats, responding, and protecting the American people.
We have to win the wars of the future with the tools of the future. Brief us on what the Pentagon is doing on AI partnerships and AI deployment.
So we're really excited here at the department to be investing in artificial intelligence. This is something the president was talking about yesterday in Pennsylvania. He wants the United States to be the leader in artificial intelligence. We want the same for our warfighters. Those capabilities are going to help make us more lethal, and they're going to help us face 21st century threats. So this week, we announced that we are partnering with the top 4 U.S. artificial intelligence companies. That's Anthropic, Google, xAI, and we're making sure that we are investing in what our warfighters need so that they can meet the threats that they face every single day. We recognize that this is a fast-paced digital world, and we want to ensure that our warfighters have everything they need. So we're investing heavily in AI, in automated systems, in drones, and we're excited to ensure that our warfighters have what they need to be lethal.
Speaking of those warfighters, I witnessed as a member of the Armed Services Committee how the prior administration really allowed tactical readiness to suffer. How is this administration restoring it?
It's a fantastic point, and you did a great job, Matt, on the House Armed Services Committee, exposing a lot of the rot that was infesting the military and the Department of Defense. We were focused on injecting, under the previous administration, ideology and politics into the military, and it really was a disservice in many ways to our men and women in uniform. So we're getting back to basics. We're refocusing on standards, on merit. We have equal standards now for all combat arms positions because the weight of a rucksack or a human being doesn't care if you're a man or a woman. You need to be able to do the job. We want excellence. That is what we are refocusing on at this department. We're getting rid of all the woke ideology, all of the garbage. We are focused on our mission and making warfighters that are deadly and able to protect the American people.
I can't tell you how refreshing this is to me because I did spend a good part of 4 years grilling DoD officials for not doing the things that you're now describing this great pivot to. And I'm wondering how that's playing out in the world of recruitment. It was always doom and gloom and despair during the Biden years on recruitment. I know it's been a big focus of the Secretary. How is that going, and what are the new strategies that are being used to meet our recruiting goals?
Well, I'm excited to say and proud to say that we are breaking records when it comes to recruiting. And that's not just one service, it is across the armed forces. People are so excited and invigorated to serve under President Trump and Secretary Hegseth. I go to bases across the country and you can really feel the difference and the inspiration that a lot of our service members have because they're being allowed to do their jobs. Before, under the previous administration, we were focused on pronouns and naming ships after political activists, as I said earlier. Now we're focused on warfighting. We're getting back to basics, and we're letting our warfighters do the job that they raised their right hand to do. They're able to protect the American people again and to be deadly. And it is unlocking incredible momentum for this department. We're really excited to see it. The Navy, the Air Force, the Space Force, and the Army have all hit their recruiting metrics ahead of schedule, 4 months early, 3 months early, and the gains are going to keep coming because we're refocusing on peace through strength. And I think the previous administration had really forgotten that strength and how incredible our warfighters are when they're unleashed and able to do the job they signed up to do.
Kingsley Wilson, Press Secretary for the Department of Defense, thanks for coming on the program and sharing all the great work happening.
Thank you, Matt.
For all our viewers asking where One America News is heading in the future, we would like to introduce you to OAN Live. OAN Live is the best way to stay up to date on all of the hard-hitting, straight-shooting, national and international headlines. And the best part is, OAN Live is only $4.99 per month. All the credible, honest, unbiased reporting One America News offers at a fraction of the cost of cable. Just go to OANN.com to easily sign up for OAN Live and stay informed.